Well, how has the dome been going? It's obviously been a little interesting so far.
It definitely has, but it's a racetrack and an indoor, so it's what you get.
So, have y'all had to do too many repairs or anything on it? Or I know the A-main was kind of rough last night.
Yeah, it was. You just gotta. I mean, it's tough to pass here, and if you don't bump a car, you ain't passing. And it ain't just because you want to hit them. It's just not enough room, and it's. I love this place, and I hate the fact that stuff gets tore up. At the end of the day, everybody's here to do one thing, and that's win this event, and put on a show for the fans.
Now, you did mention how you were trying to represent for some companies. What are some of the companies that's jumped on, and what are their expectations for this event? Do they have any?
Yes, I mean, there's a lot of pressure on me anyhow coming into this event. Everybody talking about 3-peat. I come to this race every year worried about making a damn thing, and winning it's always on my mind. But you got to get there and be in contention to win it first. But I got several new names and stuff on this car, like Hardcore Fishing Games. They're basically the primary sponsor of this car, and they're up there with the booth. We're trying to represent their company well, and our company, and the other names on the car. We got Twisted Tech Solutions on there, and Lizard Lit Lights, and I got several individual names on the car, ATC bolts, and just a lot of names on this car that I gotta. When things go south, I gotta keep in mind. I'm kind of wearing their image for them as well. Right.
Well, I did kind of want to talk to you about a subject. I kind of had some opinions on a Charlie Mefford situation last night where, the car got destroyed and he gets out and kind of made almost a comedic joke about it.
Yeah.
And he was trying to say it was to make a name for himself. I don't know where did that kind of come from. I mean, I feel like maybe he may have come from your influence because obviously you were very vocal. You got extremely loud and you got the attention for it. Is that kind of the influence? Do we need that kind of, projection where to make a name you just try to get out and try to, put on a show technically?
Well, I just feel like, there's a lot of people that's got a lot of talent. It just ain't got the availability or the know-how to get noticed or any kind of recognition. I don't know much about that kid, but, I did watch a video of him rolling. And, you come here, anybody that comes here knows your stuff's most likely going to get beat up, battered, whatever, maybe need a jig. But I'm glad he did what he did. All you can do is get out and smile and just enjoy the fact you got here and put on a show in front of fans. And, this is the spotlight of dirt racing right now.
Well, and I would say, such someone like you made a name for yourself here because you may not have the money to go out and run a Jonathan Davenport style schedule. Obviously he's 16, he's got funded race cars. That's not necessarily the case for him. There is fame in being a Jonathan Davenport, and there is fame being you. I'm not saying it's the same, but there is kind of like, you can be known for joking about rolling a race car or known for winning or known for winning races,
I just, I feel like it doesn't matter if you got money or not. You got to take pride in what you do have. And, when you do step into a stage like this and you feel like you're competitive or the spotlight's on you, that's your time to, let people know who you are. Don't make a fool out of yourself, but make the best out of the moment that's given to you.
Well, I was halfway critical of it just because I worry that sometimes this sport gets a stereotype stigmatism of a bunch of rednecks driving in circles.
Yeah, and it's
when
nothing like that.
When stuff like that happens, that kind of reinstates that idea, and it's not that though. And it seems like on this big of a stage, you can't mess up like that and let that stereotype have legs.
Yeah, no, you obviously don't want to act a fool, but in the same sense, the kid come here to put on a show, and like I did and everybody else, they come here to put on a show for the fans. And when it goes south like that, there ain't no need to get out, cuss and kick us out of the car. You just want to tell them, hey, it is what it is. He made the best out of the moment. That's
well, you and Hudson O'Neill's situation was compared. I kind of feel like that's a little bit different though. It's passionate, it's competitive based. Y'all are mad because y'all didn't win.
It's definitely different, but I can see it either way. I just hate how that whole deal worked out. I by no means had any intention of crashing Hudson, and I don't think, reality, he wasn't here to take me out.
Right.
But at the end of the day, people came here to beat me, and it ain't that I came here being cocky and this and that. But these guys, you got to try to hold your own and be the best that you can whenever, the whole deal is about me right now because I won it 2 years in a row, and I don't come here acting all cocky and confident. I come here just because it's a fun event. A lot of attention, and it's somewhere I got pretty good success at, and I can actually run good with some good group of guys.
Well, and it is a tight racetrack. I mean, guys get pinched like that all the time. I'm sure even if you accidentally pinched them, you didn't mean to pinch them right at the one moment where it would catch the wall and hit the opening.
And that's it. You know, it wasn't only bad for me and Hudson, that deal. You look, it wiped out the whole heat race.
Right.
And it just sucks it panned out like that. I hate it, like I said, I hate it for all of us. I hate it not only for me and him, I hate it for our team, our crew, our sponsors. Obviously the fans loved it, and that's what they're here for. But we're here for a different reason. You know, we're here to put on a show for the fans, but not quite like that. So when something happens like that, you just gotta.
All right. Well, the new deal is here, and so is a bunch of fans. So we'll catch you later.